Hello to all my beautiful knights and queens of the world. You already know who this is, Mr. Who Royal Diamond, aka Mr.RoyalNieves, coming back at you with another phenomenal video. So my topic today is gonna be of like an internal one, or a more personal or impersonal one, I guess you could say. And it's basically, don't believe the lies in your mind. Don't believe the lies in your mind. Don't believe those lies in your mind. And what I mean by those lies in your mind is basically when things are telling you not to go for the life of your dreams, not to take better care of yourself, not to ask for forgiveness. All these little voices, all these little things, because what the human mind does is trying to find, I guess, make rational excuses as reason as to not pursue or do something that you should do, that God is calling you to do, or that's something that is within yourself, that is kind of like, you have to go do this, go out there and do your thing. You know what I'm saying? These are moments basically when it comes to decision making in your life in important areas, because sometimes when it comes to important decisions, we have been programmed to so quickly take the advice of like family members, close friends, people from the street, co-workers, because we really don't know. Sometimes we rationalize decision based off our information of our understanding of that. So when we have a lack of understanding of something, we tend to either shy away from it, or we tend to just do our own thing and see how it plays out. But when you begin to realize that you are able to make more rational decisions based off doing proper research and understanding all the components before you make a firm decision when it comes to your finances, your health, your mental health, your emotional health, your relationship with your friends, family, loved ones, your coworker, all these different areas, especially within yourself. You have to make sure you not only align yourself with God and talk to God about it, but to allow Him to guide you to what resources to really begin to understand your type of self. You get what I'm saying? So what happened is we've been programmed to feel like we have to approve. We have to get people's approval, that we have to make people proud. So that this is where it comes in, like people pursuing different career choices based off making their parents proud, based off if it makes a lot of money, not really considering if that's something that you love to do, not considering your long-term view of it. And sometimes we tend to live our life based on this foundation of this proudness, making our parents proud, making the world proud, making co-workers proud, their approval, their standards. We need to take our power back from all that, because we belong to nobody but Jesus and God. That's one. Two, you belong to yourself. You get what I'm saying? If you choose to give a part of yourself to someone else, make sure you are doing your due diligence of how much boundaries, time, effort, and energy depending on that relationship. We do not need outside approvals when we already have God's approval. When you pray and you ask for wisdom and understanding or clarity in something, and He reveals that to you, that's all the confirmation you need. Because if you live your one beautiful, incredible, phenomenal life based off other people's opinion or what they want you to do with your life, you will not have a happy one and will not be a successful one. You could be successful to a certain degree, but once you get to a certain point within yourself of your maturity and understanding, you're gonna be like, what did I do with my 20 plus years? You kind of have that epiphany moment that God will give you in due time, and you'll be like, that's something I didn't even, wasn't something that I wanted. I did it for my. So we understand that we want to make our parents proud, fit in, but not at the cost of your self-worth, your identity, your relationship with God, who you are, and where God is calling you to be. Do not sacrifice all that you are just because of someone's standard or someone else's opinion or whatever they think you should do with your life based off their own understanding. And sometimes their understanding may not be the understanding that you need in order to become the next level of where God is going to take you, in order to have that level of success or life or reflection of life or reality. You know what I'm saying? So, getting back to, you can't believe the lies in your mind, because sometimes they're based off out of insecurity, fear, not feeling good enough, self-worth, identity conflict. You get what I'm saying? This I can make a better point in reference to when you want to ask the person you have a crush on. This is basically what I mean. There's two sides of you. There is that out of love, out of encouragement, out of faith, out of strength, out of like, I really want that person, I really like them. Then you have the other part of you that's like, what happened if they don't like me? What happened if she don't feel the same way? What happened if I look like a fool trying to talk to her? What happened if she's married? Or what happened if he's married or he has a boyfriend? Or you know, that's the two battles within yourself, emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You have to understand, if you want a better life, if you want the love of your life, if you want all that God promised you, you have to walk outside your comfort zone, embrace that courage and conviction and that confidence, and go out and live your life and pursue what God's pursuing. Because even if it doesn't plan out the way you thought, it's planning out the way God ordained for it to plan out. You get what I'm saying? Because He's using whatever experience or that imprint of experience to help better you. So if you feel like you went out your way to ask your crush, like, oh, you know, my name is so and so, I think I see you every day, I think you're so beautiful, I kind of have like this crush on you, and I was wondering if I could take you on a date. Very respectful, no games, you know, no nonsense. You know, it's either yes or a no. If it's a yes, then by all means pursue it, because she's gonna admire a man's confidence. You have to, you know, that's like a man's dominance. You could say, you know, he's a hunter. He's not gonna let nothing keep him from his desire. You get what I'm saying? And but if she says no, then that's just a sign that it's not meant to be, or it's not meant to be now. Maybe later on in your future. Maybe you still have some maturing or healing to do. You understand what I'm telling you? So you gotta understand that those lies that play in your mind is because out of a defense mechanism to keep you in your comfort zone, to keep you in a space that you feel you're empowered. But empowerment comes in the unknown. You know what I'm saying? In pushing outside your comfort, pushing outside what you're used to, so you can swim in the depths of the sea of success and of greatness and of the next level of achievement, of attainment in your life. You understand what I'm telling you? You have to keep swimming through the tides, through the waves, to get to the destination God is calling you, because it feels like that. When you feel a pushback of resistance, of fear, or a fear growing, it's because you're so close to that breakthrough. That's what keeps so many people in this average, basic, mediocre life. You was not made to live a basic, average, mediocre life. You was meant to live an empowered, everlasting, prosperous, abundant life in all areas. You get what I'm saying? You cannot allow fear or intimidation to keep you where God is calling you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take time to understand yourself and your mechanism of defense, and understand where did that come from. Just like there's so many people, especially with men and their insecurities, they grew up, you know, try to pursue different women, try to find love, or trying to find date based off their understanding, based off their belief system, based off the emotional imprint from an experience growing up. You understand what I'm telling you? But the point is, have that will to continue until you get your yes. You have to go through your nose to get through your yes. You get what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, people are not saying no to you per se. They're saying no to what they're thinking and assuming in their mind, based off superficial value. You understand what I'm telling you? That's a whole different topic, how to break that down. But I encourage you, don't listen to the lies, because sometimes when you're about to pursue something, God is calling you to do something, and those fears, those worries, those lies from the enemy try to keep you. It's because that's basically a sign from God that that breakthrough is right there. You have to push past that. You know, you be like, all right, Lord, I'm going to put on my big boy pants on. I'm going to pull on my boots. I'm going to strap my boots. And come hell or high water, I'm going to go get what's mine. Regardless of fear, worry, or doubt, work through those things and claim your victories, because you deserve it. God is calling you to have a better life. So go out there and make it happen. Don't listen to the lies in your own mind. You got to fight. You got to climb, and you got to overcome in order to become that incredible new you that you know that you could become. With that, I end my video. Like I say in all my videos, I love you. God bless you. I thank you. Until my next one, peace.